Hey guys, it's Crystal yet again on Junipers Journey, and this section is about the stem cell harvest and what leads up to it and kind of what you do. So you get sent home with these fancy injections that you yourself have to give every day, or sometimes they can send out an agent, or sometimes you have like a nurse friend in your life that you feel comfortable doing it. Daddy and I felt comfortable. He did it every day, but every day at the same time, she had to get an injection into her thigh, and you had to rotate every day. But, so she got an injection the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, and then the 8th. But on the 8th, the hospital sent home health out to our house, and they accessed her port, and we started doing blood draws, because after those 4 injections, her levels should have started climbing a little bit. Now the deal with stem cell harvest is we want to catch it before the production peaks. So on that Wednesday, the 8th, the home health lady came out, we accessed her port like I said, and then she sent off labs. Well, her labs came back, they were all fine, not so great, you know. Actually, one day her ANC was 830, and that's very bad. Zero's as low as you can get, and like 500 is where you become neutropenic, which means that you're very susceptible to sickness. So here she was dancing around in the garden with a 30 ANC. But I mean, we're very much outdoorsy people, we're very much homebody people, and we believe that getting out and being up and being active is the best thing for you. It's just like old people, when you don't use it, you lose it, okay? So we make her use it. And actually during all of this home time, she has done really incredible. But so, on the 8th, we did all that. On the 9th, we gave her injection. The home health nurse came and drew labs, and those good next day. Injection, drew labs, and then the hospital called. Her numbers were peaking, and we didn't want to miss it. So on Friday, okay, so we went from Wednesday to Friday, and on Friday they said, you guys need to come in and be admitted. We're going to do surgery to place her apheresis line to begin harvest tomorrow. So Friday, Stoney went in, and him and Juniper got admitted to the hospital and got their own fancy room, all thanks to Corona, because normally stem cell harvest is all an outpatient procedure, so you're just downstairs in one of their rooms and then you get to come home afterwards. That's not how it worked out for us because of Corona. But so right now he is currently in the hospital still, and they are still doing the stem cell harvest. So the 10th, like I said, we went. The 11th, she got her injection that morning like she's supposed to. They drew labs, and then we were patiently waiting for surgery, because since she wasn't on the board, she had to be a work-in. Well, they were supposed to work her in at noon, and other things came up, and she didn't actually get back to surgery until 3. Because for one, she had to have platelets, because her platelet count was only, I think, like a 30, and they wanted it to be around a 50 when they did surgery. And a 10 is bad, so it wasn't bad. They just wanted it to be higher before they felt comfortable doing the surgery. So at 3, she went back to surgery, and I want you all to know that when you have surgery, you have to be no food or drinks. So my 2-year-old was no food or drinks from midnight on technically the 10th, the 11th, and she did not get out of surgery until 6 o'clock on the 11th. So from midnight to 6 in the evening, she had not had anything to eat or drink, and that was really hard on her. So right after surgery, first thing she wanted was her apple. But yesterday, that was yesterday, and it actually went pretty good. They got the line placed, everything went well. She was having a lot of pain, so we went ahead and we held off on stem cell harvest until today. Today is 4/12, and this morning she got her injection, she got her labs, and then we began harvest. and so far it's going really, really well. But she's actually almost done with harvest today, and they informed Stony that if it was, if there was a way to get results back faster, she would probably only have to harvest for 1 day. But since they won't have the results from the harvest until tomorrow, they're going to go ahead and harvest an extra day. So this actually only puts her having harvest for 2 days. And then they said hopefully, if everything goes well, tomorrow she will do harvest, and then they will remove her new line that they placed, and they should be getting to come home, and stem cell harvest will be done. Woohoo! So stem cell harvest kind of sounds scary, but from what my husband and I have experienced today and yesterday, it's more of just like a woo! It's all like drop the ball, you gotta go. And it's really not that bad. You go to really general surgery. They said it only took about 30 minutes to place the new line. And her line is placed in her neck vein, because it's kind of a bigger line, so they have to find like a main artery. And normally it's either placed in your thigh or in your neck. And hers is up under her skin a little bit. I'm going to post a picture in this video. And then it kind of turns and goes into her neck vein. But she's not been having any pain today or any trouble, so that's a blessing. And basically, stem cell harvest isn't nearly as scary as we thought it was going to be. And that's all. So you guys have a good one. I'm going to post a couple pictures in here for you to see kind of what the scary thing looks like, and the machine. The machine is basically like a platelet separator. I guess I can explain that to you. There's 2 lines coming out of her apheresis line. One is the outline and one is the inline. Basically, it pulls out her blood into a machine like a platelet separator, and it spins it around and flings it all apart, and it collects all the little stem cells, and then it pumps the rest of the blood back into her, and the stem cells are hanging in a little baggie, and they keep those, and they ship them off to be frozen and stored until time for transplant. So, thanks guys. Have a good one.